Deeper and more entrenched divisions over Russia's war in Ukraine risk derailing progress on issues such as food security, debt distress, and global cooperation on climate change when the world's most powerful nations meet this weekend for the G20 summit in New Delhi. The hardened stance on the war has prevented agreement on even a single communique at the 20 or so ministerial meetings of the G20 during India's presidency this year, leaving it to the leaders to find a way around, if possible.
So agenda is to be very inclusive, very decisive, to be ambitious, to be action-oriented. We've pushed a number of key priorities for India: bold, inclusive, sustainable growth. We've pushed accelerated action on SDGs, sustainable development goals. We've pushed for climate action and climate finance. We have pushed for multilateral institutions in the 21st century. We have pushed for technological transformation and digital public infrastructure, where India has done remarkable work.
However, Chinese President Xi Jinping will not attend the September 9 to 10 summit, but Chinese Premier Li Qiang will represent Beijing. While Russia has confirmed President Vladimir Putin's absence, suggesting that neither nation is likely to join any consensus. The G20 leaders who will attend include US President Joe Biden, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, French President Emmanuel Macron, Saudi Arabia's Mohammed bin Salman, and Japan's Fumio Kishida. Failing to forge a consensus will also hurt the diplomatic credentials of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is using the presidency to bolster New Delhi's position as an economic powerhouse and a leader of the global south. India, which has not condemned Russia's invasion of Ukraine, will have to either convince the bloc to agree to a joint statement, the so-called Leaders' Declaration, or allow its presidency to be the first to end without such a communique since 2008.
I think a failure to clinch a joint Leaders' Declaration at the summit will not reflect favorably on the diplomatic and political credentials of Prime Minister Modi, for whom India's G20 presidency has been essential to bolster New Delhi's position as an economic powerhouse and cement India's status as a leader of the global south.
Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, who will come in place of Putin, has already drawn battle lines. Lavrov said last week Russia will block the final declaration of the G20 summit unless it reflects Moscow's position on Kyiv and other crises. Meanwhile, some residents are looking forward to their country hosting the G20 as they see it as an opportunity for India to put its perspective on the world stage. During the two-day summit, where India is expected to relegate the Ukraine issue into the background, India will push for a resolution on climate change, multilateral bank reforms, and technological transformation.